After being in the TTRPG hobby for decades, I have learned some really valuable lessons, and I want to talk about one of them right now. There is an issue that I call a bump in the road. Everyone in the hobby will face it, from game developers to game masters to even players. You are a game developer, but guess what? You're not feeling inspired. You're not feeling motivated to work. So you don't. Game master, you don't feel like running the next session. You're just not in the mood that night. So you lie. You make an excuse as to why you won't be running the game that night. Hey player, you have agreed to play every Thursday, but it's been a few Thursdays, and this Thursday you don't feel like playing. So you come up with some excuse, a lie, so you can skip that session. If you wait around to be inspired to do just about anything, you're going to be waiting for a long time. If you're a game master looking to be motivated, get the energy to want to run a session, well, it's not going to happen if you keep making excuses and skip what you're supposed to be doing. That can burn you out. And the same goes for the player. You're really not going to get too far if you start skipping out on sessions. You're not going to complete campaigns. You're not going to be there for the long run. And in most cases, you'll be a bad player because you'll be harming the game by not showing up every Thursday like you have agreed. Alright, let me help you out. Let me get you over the bump in the road. And it is not hard, and I mean it's really not hard. Game developer, write down your ideas and actually write them down and spend at least 10 or more minutes doing so, that night when you're not feeling motivated. Sit down, write the stupid things down. Doesn't matter. Just start writing and thinking for at least 10, maybe a few more minutes than that, but 10 minutes. I promise you, and I really do promise you, if you're willing to do that on the night where you normally avoid doing that, after about 10 minutes of you actually doing something you have to do here, you can't just sit there and look at a sheet of paper, but do something for at least 10 minutes, that motor, your mind, will start running, and I promise you, most nights, you'll be able to get your work done. You'll find the motivation, but it won't be there right away. You just need to get over that bump in the road. Game master and player, no matter how you feel leading up to that session, I promise you, game master, go, start getting ready to do your job, interact with your players, and after about 10 or 15 minutes, you will calm down. I mean it. Same goes for the player. You're not feeling motivated that night? Show up, start interacting, start getting ready to play, and you'll notice after a good 10 or 15 minutes of actually interacting, just like I'm telling the game master, you'll notice you start getting motivated. You start getting over the bump in the road. Inconsistency doesn't get games completed. Doesn't help game masters, really run full campaigns. And it doesn't get players showing up, being committed so you can complete those campaigns and not have the game fall apart. If you can get over that bump in the road, you bring consistency where it's needed and you'll have a better experience overall. Okay, for now, take care. You know what you can do? You can hit the like button. You can share the video. Oh, and there's another button you can press. That one that lets you subscribe to my channel for more content. Oh yeah, there's that bell thing. You can press that so you know when I've uploaded a new video right away.